Hi, friends and yogis. I am Jenny Wise, Chief Mindfulness Officer of WiseMind Yoga, Science Soul, and also Meditation and Mindfulness Center here in Cary, North Carolina. And we here at WiseMind are so excited about inspiring women to live their best life. And my soul work that I've done in Los Angeles, along with working with Amazon and other local companies, has really been the inspiration and what has led me up to wanting to offer this mastermind that we're about to offer in October. And we want to create a movement among women to heal the deepest parts of themselves, to heal their souls, to heal their sacred wounds, to heal any family of origin patterns that may not be serving them, and to understand that there's a soul and there's a science to create what we call a legacy of peace, and to be able to create balance between your own self-care, your family, and your profession, and just to live a more balanced life. And to teach you to love yourself, to be perfectly imperfect, to have radical self-acceptance. And that impacts your relationships at work and also at home, how much you accept yourself. So we want to also encourage women to become conscious leaders. And we need a lot more of that. So it has taken me into my 40s and over 7 years of study and yoga and lots of other transformational processes to get to this point. And I am all about trying to have all of you out there have less suffering and less stress, and to have more joy and gratitude, and for it to take you months versus years of this work, all these different pieces that I have put together, that I'm wanting to share this wisdom, I'm wanting to share these soul lessons in service, and to just, it's hard to not want to share what I've learned, because it, like I said, it has taken me years and years. So I want to inspire each of you to know that there's so much more that you're capable of than what you're doing right now, that you don't have to play it small anymore, and to be ready to claim it. And you dream of having a positive impact in the world, at home and at work, and feeling energized, feeling inspired, and feeling in alignment with what your gut is telling you, what your intuition is telling you. And learning to listen to that part of yourself, and learning to still the mind enough to be able to feel and hear that intuition. So, but first, before you can do all that, you have to address the healing from the inside out, and what is getting in your way of having that successful business. And we here at WiseMind want to invite you to a mastermind that we're holding on October 5th. And it will be limited seating. It's a yoga and mindfulness and personal development event. And it will be held in our beautiful ballroom space, and it will be overlooking our beautiful lake that's on the back of our studio. It's called The Soul and Science of Success. And it's going to be a perfect backdrop and a perfect space, a very healing, safe space to work on this transformation. So also thinking about how you define success. And we all define success in different ways. So we'll start with doing a yoga practice. I will teach a sacred soul flow to yin practice, followed by a mindful visualization meditation. Then we'll take a little break, and then we're going to move into the 5 areas of what we call science and soul of success. And we will be doing exercises in conjunction with these mini lessons that I will give in each area. So there are 5 of the biggest challenges that I have seen with private clients I've worked with, other peers, other teachers that I've worked with, in the groups that we run in yoga teacher training, this seems to be where most women get stuck, and we're going to address this in our mastermind. So the first area is exhaustion and burnout. So teaching you stress resilience skills and a toolbox of coping ahead skills so that you don't end up burned out. Even some of you out there who might be an entrepreneur or owning your own business, and you could even be super passionate about what you're doing and still starting to feel burnout. So also teaching you again that balance between your home life and your work life. Self-doubt and comparison. This is the second area. So letting go of the inner critic voice, learning about the neuroscience of how we can change any thought pattern that we need to change. The third area is limiting beliefs. So what are those tracks and those stories that are going on in the subconscious mind all day long that are holding you back from the success that you want in your life and in your business? It could be, I'm not good enough. It could be, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve having a successful business. We're going to get into some of what those limiting beliefs are. The fourth area is perfectionism. So I'm personally a recovering perfectionist. I know there's a lot of you out there that are, and we have seen in a lot of the groups and the seminars that we've run, there are a lot of recovering perfectionists as well. And to teach you that perfectionism is just an illusion, and it's another pattern, what they call in yoga a samskara pattern, that we can change. We just have to be aware first of our level of perfectionism. And then the last area is our purpose, passion, and gifts. So working on aligning our strategy with our soul and our intuition, and listening to that intuition and listening to that inner wisdom, and then connecting that to our talents and gifts and what we have to send back to the world, because we each have unique gifts to offer. So we are running an early bird special right now. It's $10 off the workshop price, $25. You also get a set of beautiful mala beads, $29, if you register in the early bird pricing. You also will be entered to win a $100 raffle at the mastermind. And then if you do a refer a friend, you also are eligible for a $100 30-day yoga self-care package. So if you either register yourself and your friend, so you could buy 2 tickets and then bring that friend with you, or if that friend registers, whatever's easier for you, then you bring that friend with you, and then we will mark our records that you have brought a friend, and then we will have you on our list for the 30 days of yoga. So some of you out there that may not know me, why come to our mastermind? I have been recovering from being a perfectionist, being a workaholic, myself running into burnout for going on 7 years. And that started with, the soul and the science of a healing journey. 5 years ago, I started yoga and a self-discovery process through yoga and yoga teacher training and starting to teach yoga. And then the most impactful part for me was 2 years ago. At this time of the year, I was actually in Los Angeles and doing a lot of deep soul work. And I also was studying I got distracted there, I got a call. I was going deeper into my study of mindfulness and meditation. And so this was really impactful. So we also studied, as I said, the neuroscience of cognitive behavioral change, medicine, and then most importantly, we learned to apply mindfulness and these cognitive behavioral change on a daily basis, which is what's most important. And we practiced meditation, we practiced pranayama. It was a deep immersion that I spent close to 60 hours over 2 years doing deep asana and pranayama meditation, mindfulness, and all this different study and applying it. So once again, there's always the universe, the divine, whatever you want to call it, preparing you and getting you ready for what's to come. And this is where I'm stepping into now at this point of becoming a conscious leader, of inspiring other women to become conscious leaders and what that entails. And it starts from the inside out with that deep healing process. So again, I'm so super excited to meet each and every one of you that are meant to be at this event and meant to be at in this tribe. And again, it will be on Saturday, October the 5th. It'll start at 9 a.m. in the morning. It is a Saturday morning. I will include the link in the comments. And again, I'm so thankful for each and every one of you that has stepped into our studio, who has stepped into one of our seminars, who have come to our classes, who've been part of our past groups. And again, we're just super excited to move into this next area of offering masterminds, because we think it's so important to all the women that are here in the Triangle to bring this to this area. So once again, namaste and stay safe, and we will hopefully see you soon. Namaste.